The auto key card, CRS firearms, Justin Irvin, and the government's dirty tricks. Let's go ahead and talk about it. What's up, Wolverines, and welcome back to my channel. My name is John Crump. I'm an investigative journalist that keeps an eye on the 2A space. Over the next few weeks, you might see some changes to the channel. I have some ideas that I want to try out, and I think it will be pretty exciting for everyone. But we're not here to talk about that today. We are here to talk about our friend Matt Hoover, better known as CRS Firearms, and the auto key card. In less than a month, the trial of Matt Hoover and Justin Irvin was supposed to start in Florida. But that's not going to happen anymore because of superseding indictment. You see, whenever they file an indictment, they can file what's called a superseding indictment. Basically, what that does, it replaces the original indictment and the clock restarts again. They have to go through all the processes again, and that can get very, very costly. So instead of having a trial that starts in a month, they are going to have to wait until later on this year and maybe even into next year before they actually get their trial. And you got to remember, Justin Irvin is sitting in jail waiting for trial. You might be wondering what the difference between this indictment is and previous indictments. They took the 6 structuring charges filed against Justin Irvin. Structuring is depositing money in such a way that it doesn't trigger alarms. Basically, if you transfer or deposit more than $10,000 in one day, you have to fill out separate forms, and that goes back to the Patriot Act. So what people do is they deposit $9,900 a day over a certain time period. But that is illegal because the government says that you have to deposit it all at once or you're guilty of structuring. So they took the 6 structuring charges and combined it into a single charge. There's nothing else in this indictment that has changed. And I think this goes to the fact that the government is trying to bleed these guys. Now, in the United States, you're supposed to have a quick and speedy trial, and this doesn't seem to be the case. What the government is trying to do is break these guys financially and mentally. For example, Matt Hoover lives in Wisconsin. He has to travel to Florida about once a month for status hearings that take about 30 minutes. These hearings are unnecessary, but yet he still has to go. And it's the whole entire point of what the government is doing. They are trying to bleed him financially because, look, he doesn't fly an airplane, so he has to drive. So he has to pay for a hotel, pay for gas, pay for everything out of his own pocket. It's not like the government is covering his cost. Everything he puts out, he has to put out himself, and that includes lawyer fees and everything else. So what they are trying to do is tick that total up until he cannot defend himself, and he decides to take a plea deal or he flips on Irvin. And Irvin is not in any better shape. He's in Florida, but he's in jail, and he's been in jail for a few years now. Now, let's say he gets found innocent. They release him, but hey, he's already served a bunch of time. So what they can do is go to him with a plea deal, say, hey, we'll let you off for time served if you plead guilty. And they might actually get that because, you know, people just want the pain to stop. But the government wants to continue that pain. It is a strategy, and the strategy is dirty. It is evil. It's immoral, but this is the ATF we're talking about, and the ATF doesn't have a good track record of doing the right thing. Think about Waco and Ruby Ridge, for example. This is the ATF's MO. They don't care about destroying innocent people. And the prosecutors, all they care about is getting the win to further their career, which is ridiculous. Someone once said, how can defense attorneys defend people that they know are guilty? Well, my question to those people is, how can prosecutors prosecute people they know are innocent? It is a dirty system with dirty players. The ATF should be ashamed of themselves. They are trying to break these guys just to get a victory, just because they do not like firearms. And this is the government that we have, and this is the government that we need to change. I hope to God that these guys find a way to sue the federal government over their misprosecution and the delay in a quick and speedy trial. Because come on, guys, Justin Irvin sold a picture on a card. That's it. He didn't sell any devices. He sold a picture on a card. And Matt Hoover didn't even do that. Matt Hoover took a sponsorship from a company that was selling a legal product, and yet now he is hemmed up for this crap, which is just ridiculous, and it's scary and it's chilling to every creator out there, because you never know what they're going to make illegal and all of a sudden back prosecute you. I think I just made up the word back prosecute, but prosecute you for something that was legal that is now illegal. But since you did it in the past, they're going to prosecute you. It is almost like the content moderators at YouTube is now controlling the United States justice system, which is a scary proposition. All right, guys, there's another big story brewing, but I decided to get this one out there first because this is important to me, because Matt Hoover is a personal friend of me, and he's been a really great friend to me. So I want to get his story out there, and I want everyone to see the injustice that's being laid on him. Plus, other content creators will probably cover the other story that is brewing. All right, guys. So if you like what I do here, like, comment, and subscribe. There's some changes coming along that's going to be very exciting, and I cannot wait. But until then, stay ever vigilant, stay ever free, keep in the fight. I'm out of here, Wolverines, motherfucker.